Good evening. The father of a 20-year-old man who died after being stabbed in Liskeard has described him as a cheeky chappy who had his whole life ahead of him.
Damien Bendelow died after an incident in the town's cattle market car park last month. A 45-year-old man has been charged with his murder.
Well, speaking for the first time since his son's death, Damien's father Gary has told ITV News he was hugely popular and will be sadly missed. Sam Blackledge reports.
Damien Bendelow's family are heartbroken. The 20-year-old died in hospital after being stabbed on a night out in his hometown. Just a week later, their grief is still raw.
It's not sunk in properly for any of us yet, really. The first few days of real mourning and crying and aching, helped by everybody showing so much support and kindness, and then you sort of hit this numb stage that we're at the moment where it's like being in limbo where you just don't understand. And that, to me, is uncharted territory for me, where I never felt I'd have this to have to deal with him in our lives, where he wouldn't be here no more.
A former pupil of Liskeard School, Damien would follow in his father's footsteps, becoming a labourer before joining a construction firm.
A lovable, funny, cheeky little chappy. Really was the life and soul and fun to be around and grow up with. 20 years of love that we've had and shared, amazing times as families and holidays, and he loved a good party, he loved fishing, which is something that we did a lot of. He loved family time, he loved his girlfriend a lot, he loved his family a lot. He was a credit to us the whole of his life, you know. I really, really, really miss him like mad.
Damien suffered multiple stab wounds in the incident, which happened in Liskeard's cattle market car park. The scene has now been turned into a shrine, featuring flowers, photographs, messages of love, and even bottles of beer and packets of Damien's favourite sweets.
This has left a massive hole in our life now. All I can do now is take comfort in everyone's kindness, messages and thoughts that are going out now to help us.
A fundraising page set up by a family friend has already generated more than £6,000 towards funeral costs.
You know, it also shows how much it's touched everybody in this community. It really shocked. I mean, this has got to be one of Liskeard's darkest days. But also having everybody come together has really shown us that we're not alone in this. And it really has rocked so many people that no matter what happens now, we're not alone in it. My favourite memory with Damien is definitely fishing, and when he caught his first fish down at Anthony House. That was his first fish. I didn't catch nothing, but he did.
That was Gary Bendelow speaking about the death of his son. Let's take you to Sam Blackledge now, who's live for us in Liskeard. Sam, we know a man has been charged with Damien's murder.
That's right, 45-year-old Carl Smythe from Liskeard has been charged with murder and 4 other counts of common assault. He first appeared in court a week ago and is due back at Truro Crown Court later on this month. Meanwhile, as you can see, the flowers and tributes continue to pile up behind me, and Damien's family are preparing for the difficult process of planning his funeral.
Sam in Liskeard for us this evening. Thank you, Sam Blackledge there.